Greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here and welcome to another channel update pickups video, but of a different kind. Now first of all, before I'm buzzing guys, this is the day after the events. Saturday was the day, Saturday evening. I've got loads of shout outs to do. Oh my goodness me, what an emotional 24 hours I've had. The nostalgia trip that I have gone on guys is unbelievable. This game that we're going to talk about means an awful lot to me. I can remember it was back in, I think it was about 1987, 88 time. It was definitely late 80s. And I can remember we went on a massive family holiday. This was with my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, and obviously my family, all of their kids. We all went on a like a caravan holiday, and this is the only time this ever happened that I can remember. And we all went, stayed in a caravan park close to Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft, and yeah, I can remember going to the arcades, and when I was young I can remember I still don't to this day, I'm not a fan of the sun. I'm definitely not a fan of beaches and seaside, but that's what all the kids wanted to do. They all wanted to lay out, build sandcastles, paddle in the water, but I've always been a bit vampiric. The sun doesn't agree with me. I don't really tan, I just burn. And you know, we're not going to go on about my skin type guys, but what we are going to go on about is that my uncle, he didn't like the sun very much neither and got bored, and me and him, he took me and we went round the arcades of Great Yarmouth. Now, I don't know if any of you have been to Great Yarmouth, but it's very similar to Southend, Blackpool and the likes. It's got the Golden Mile, and you've just got endless amusements, arcades, and there's a pleasure beach there. Absolutely fantastic it was back then. I haven't been there for a few years, but I've got great memories of Yarmouth. I can remember really enjoying it as a kid. And this particular this particular holiday, with all of the family there, and yeah, they were all chilling on the beach, and me and my uncle, we hit the arcades, and wow, what a few hours that me and my uncle had. We played endless amounts of games, you name it, Robocop, Double Dragon, I can remember, Outrun obviously. There was just so many games, but there's one game that absolutely blew my mind, and that game is no other. I can't believe this guys, I can't believe it. When I was how old would I have been? I would have been about 11 when this game come out, was I? And to think then, it would have blown my mind to say you were going to own this cab. Oh yes, it is the one and only Tato's finest Operation Wolf guys. Get in there, yes!
Hey YouTube, Scott, Sega Zombie here. Maybe not. No, it's Retro Dave from Nintendo checking in for Scott, Sega Zombie. Yeah, so basically what it is guys, Scott has asked me to help him out today. I'm going to help Daz, Retro Gamer Daz, lift Operation Wolf in the Luton van. I'm experienced with said item. So the Operation Wolf is a cab that I used to own. It's the exact same cab that I used to own, and I'm going to Daz's house because Daz bought it off me a little while ago, last year, about a year ago, and we're going to go and take it from Daz's house, load it into a Luton van, and then the guy in the Luton van is taking it to Scott's house today. So by the time you're watching this, Scott already have it in his house, in his garage, and living the dream. I'm, you know, fairly local to Daz, so I'm driving down to give the guy a hand. We're going to get it hoofed in the van, and then it'll be on its merry way. Scott, it's on, and it's been an arsehole. We got it on. It wouldn't go under the put your door, so it's lay it on its side. But it's on a bit of foam, so when you get it off your end, you have to tip it up on the step about 6 inches down, and then stand it up, and then let the lower lift down and wheel it off. But it's in. Back to Scott, and Scott will no doubt jump into the video just after this and give you a bit more detail. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll pass you back to Scott.
Here it is, Operation Wolf, guys. I cannot believe this is going to be in the Sega Wall. An absolute mission to get here. Took 3 guys to load it onto the truck, and it's taken 3 of us to get it on the ground, and now it's time for it to go in this messy garage. Absolutely buzzing, guys. Here it is. I've got the operation cab in place. Oh, let's not talk, let's not waffle, let's get this on. Let's do this. Come in with it, Bob. That intro.
Operation Wolf.
Right.
Operation initiated.
The first go in many years, guys. Here we go. Oops. I'm out of bullets. Absolutely awesome. Look at that marquee.
Operation initiated. Operation Wolf.
The footage is raw. The footage is I'm going to do a more in-depth video in the future, guys, but I wanted to get this out there. Everyone's wanting to see what it is that I've picked up. Some of you would have seen on social media like Facebook and the likes. For me to get this iconic and really important, significant arcade game for me personally into the collection, I had to make a massive sacrifice, and that was, and I didn't take this lightly, it took me a lot of deep thinking is this the right thing to do? I've let my Mega PC go. The Mega PC has pretty much got me Operation Wolf, and that has gone to my good friend Glenn Edwards. I know that's going to a good home. Glenn has an absolutely unbelievable Sega collection, and I couldn't think of a better place for it to go, Glenn. I know you're over the moon with that, mate, like I am with Operation Wolf. And I've just got so many thanks to do. And this is why I love this hobby, why I love this community. There is so many genuine people out there, and we all pull together and help each other out, which is what makes this so special. It's amazing. I'm not going to get soppy here, guys, but these guys, if they did not help the way they did, this wouldn't have happened. This dream wouldn't have come true. And I've got to shout out a massive thank you to Retro Dave Nintendo. What a man, what a legend. Thank you so much, Dave, for not only giving me loads of advice on Operation Wolf. I can remember all them years ago watching your channel, watching that video of you picking up Operation Wolf and just being blown away by that, mate. I was just like hooked to your channel then. I can remember it was that video that I subscribed to you. I've watched every video of yours since, and it makes it even more special, and kind of like it's fate that I finally have that cab. I can remember being really gutted when I heard that you had sold that cab on, and then that's how I found out about Retro Daz's channel, another great YouTuber, and he purchased Operation Wolf. He's had his time with it. He's enjoyed it. He's had it for just over a year, and he was saying about space. He's actually got his Operation Wolf in his games room. There's no way I can do that. I'm up 3 flights of stairs in a loft room. There's no way we could get that up here, and it's gone into my garage, obviously, as you've seen. But he wants the space. He needs the space, and it is about refocusing your collection. We're not all got endless wallets and money pits to burn on these things. Sometimes we might have to make a massive decision to let something go. You know, I know now that I've owned a Mega PC. That chapter's now closed, and now I own Operation Wolf. And without you, Dave, mate, the inspiration behind all of this really is mental, mate. And for you to go out, take some of your Saturday out of your time to go and help Daz and the driver load that, I'm in debt to you, mate. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm over the moon, mate. I so am. There will be more footage. I know the footage is a bit loose, a bit raw, but it was hectic. It was mad. I wanted you guys to get my first reaction, and I hope that comes across. And a massive shout out to Glenn. If it weren't for Glenn, he throwed in all 3 collection of the cab and delivery. The driver was a fantastic old boy, really friendly, absolutely fantastic service, Glenn. He is the man to go to, guys, if you've got something big, bulky, or something fragile and worth money or rare. Check out Glenn Edwards, check out his business, and he's on all the Facebook groups. He's on Retro Realm, GGG, Galaxy Sega, he's everywhere. The guy's got a fantastic collection, and he runs a fantastic retro delivery service. So there's the big shout outs to them. And then obviously Retro Gamer Daz, I've briefly mentioned him, a massive shout out to Daz. But you know, I remember commenting on your video, mate, when you said about space and deciding what you was going to do with your collection. And we're all done that, it seems, this year. We've all refocused quite a bit. We're all sort of like changing how we want our collections to go. I've definitely tidied up, and I am focused on set consoles now. I ain't going around just buying here, there and everywhere. I'm just focusing obviously on the Sega Wall, the Mega Drive, Master System, Mega CD, Sega Saturn. They ain't going anywhere, guys. It's the systems that are a bit more niche, maybe have not set up, not played with in a while, maybe don't hold as much nostalgia to me. I just want what's nostalgic, what's ultimately 16-bit, because that's where I'm at, guys, and I'm happy, and that's where the refocusing is. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I've tried to keep it as real as I can, and I am over the moon. there is definitely going to be another video on Operation Wolf, more in depth when I've got more room and I can film it better. But I just want to get this out to you guys. There's plenty more. I've still got a pickups video to shoot. I'm hoping to shoot that next week. But until the next time, guys, I'm Sega Zombie. Goodbye.